Hello, my name is Jacob Bradley, and today I'll be showing you how to install a car audio system that includes two 12-inch subwoofers and a 1500 watt amp. First off, these are the tools that you're going to be needing in order to get all of this done. Right here you have a wrench, very handy, you're going to be using this a lot. Right here you have some wire cutters. Wire strippers would be optimal for cutting the wires and everything, but these will work just fine. Or even a razor would probably work a little better. A Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver are also very important when connecting the wires to the amp. Alright, the first and most important thing you want to do when installing a car audio system is disconnect the negative terminal. If you come in here, the negative is usually the black one right here, and it's the most important because it runs all the electricity through your car, and if you do not connect this, you will get electrocuted. So I'm going to start by taking this negative terminal off real quick. Alright, as you can see, I disconnected here the negative terminal and the positive one, which also needs to come undone. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to get all your wires, and you want to, right here, if you want to take a closer look, this is soldered on here. The wire has been cut, stripped, and soldered into the connector here and put onto the positive terminal, which just plugs right back in. But these are going to be left undone for now, and when everything's all said and done, we're going to come back and these are going to be the last things that we connect. And then next here you have your fuse, and this wire actually, it comes as one big wire. You're going to have to cut it in half at wherever you want. I just chose to do it here because it was easiest. I could just fit it right in here under my hood, and you're going to want to connect both pieces back to the fuse. The next thing you want to do is you want to wire, or you want to put the wire throughout your car. You can, as you can see, I have my wire coming through right here. You can also take it, and if you remove all of this down here, you can drill a hole in the firewall of your car. But I didn't do that because I didn't want to ruin my car permanently, so I just put it through here. And this right here, you want to take this off. This comes off real easy. It just unsnaps like that. And you want to get the wire underneath the carpeting. You want to just get it all underneath throughout the side of your car. Don't forget where you put any of this, because this is important. You want to be able to put that back when you're done. And as you can see, I just continued to wire the wire throughout my car here. It just keeps going, and then this next part's kind of tricky. You have to take off this part right here, and for time purposes I'm not going to take that off. And you have to get this seat undone, which you actually have to pull from under here. It's actually kind of undone already. And you're just going to be wiring it through the back here, down there. And the wires are going to come up from back there. We'll get a closer look of that when I actually get back to wiring the amp. Now, if you'll follow me around to this side. Now, there's wires connected to the back of this radio here. It's pretty straightforward, and again, for time purposes, I'm not going to take out the radio, but it's just, you will be able to tell where the wire goes on the back. This right here is a little nozzle that you're also going to be wiring to the trunk. This adjusts the volume of the subwoofers in the back. And as you can see, right here, these wires are all connected to the radio. You have your RCA, your remote, and then your left and right speaker. They go, let me see this. These wires right here, they go up and across all the way up to the radio there. And then they go through both sides. Again, this stuff comes off really easy. Easy on, easy off. It's just a lot of tedious work. Under the carpet again here. And then same as the other side with the seat. It's pretty much the same exact thing as the other side. It's just tedious work. And these wires all come through the back here. No drilling required. It's easy to just pop it right through. All you gotta do is find a hole. You can see. All right, here I have the 1500 watt amp. It's already screwed into the box, and the subs are already pre-put in to the box. That doesn't really have anything to do with actually installing the system. That's just subwoofers inside of the sub box. And over here, if you want to come look over here, we have the left and right speaker, which simply just match the colors, plug them right into the amp. This goes from the radio. This is also the little nozzle I was talking about earlier. It's just easy, plug it right in just like that. And on the other side here, we have the ground wire. This is probably one of the most important wires besides the power wire here. The ground wire, if you do not have it connected, the speakers will not work. Well, speakers won't work if you don't have any of these connected. But this one's important. You want to make sure that you have a stable connection here. I wrapped it in some electrical tape a couple times just to make sure that it was nice and sturdy. But it is soldered on there. I just didn't want to take any chances. And back here, you want to make sure that the ground is attached to a nice piece of metal. I got it attached right here. It takes a little bit of work, but all you gotta do is find a nice ground to attach your ground wire. And here we have the red power wire, which was threaded through the right side of my car and just popped it through, and it's labeled battery here. This is the 4-gauge power wire. Right here, this is the remote start. Right here, this blue wire is very important. It comes from the left side of the car. It's attached to the radio. This is so that every time you turn on your car, the amp starts. Otherwise, you'd have to do it manually. And right here, this is also the left and right speaker. If you take this one out, this speaker won't work. If you take this one out, the other speaker won't work. And on the other side here, if you want to look, we have a whole bunch of controls. These controls right here, they're kind of hard to see because it's dark out, but they adjust how loud you want to put your amp and how deep you want your bass to be and how sensitive you want the adjuster on that we connected earlier to be. But yeah, that's it for connecting a car audio system. It's actually not as hard as most people think it is, but it's a lot of tedious work, and soldering all the wires together probably consumes the most amount of time. But other than that, it's not that hard. I'm gonna turn them on so you can hear them. Just a second, thank you. Alright, I just reconnected the negative and positive terminals. You want to connect the positive one first and then the negative one. And now I'm going to start my car. And I did forget to previously mention that this will reset your radio just from disconnecting the negative terminal. But who doesn't have fun resetting their presets? So I'm know I do. Just turn my radio on. Gotta find a radio station with the song first. Alright, let's go see how it sounds. Oh man, that's deep. Alright, if you want to keep the camera right there, I'll try a different phone. And there you have it.